Today we're going to be unboxing and putting together a 5-drawer tool cart from US General that I picked up at Harbor Freight, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Gear. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. So I picked this up on the Black Friday deal for $199.99. If you follow the channel, you know I've been buying stuff leading up to this for when I bought this to put in this. So in this video, like I said, we're going to unbox it and then we're going to put it together. I do want to go over some features about it real quick, just so you guys know. So let's go ahead and do that. And in case you guys don't know, this is my little buddy Bear right here. He's a golden doodle. Pretty good dog. Love him to death. Let's get started. Now we're going to open this up and see what it looks like here. I got my handy dandy 704 gear knife here. If you guys are looking for a budget friendly knife that works real well, go ahead and check out my solo link. I'll have these down in there in 704 gear. But I'm just going to cut all this open real quick and I'll fast forward through it. As you can see, this thing cuts through stuff really nice. Very nice knife. Now let's get this lid off. Alright, I'm just going to start launching stuff over. Got styrofoam. It looks like we got the legs here. Get these out. Put them on the table here. It's going to be our uprights. These looks like the side pieces here. And then I think I'm going to try to lift this up. Alright, as you can see, obviously I got the blue one here. The keys were taped to the top where I opened this up. The back of it's facing you guys, so I'm going to get this turned around and get the area cleaned up here real quick. Alright, I pulled that styrofoam off here. This thing actually comes with 4 sets of keys, so you can hide these everywhere. So let's open this up so we can get the rest of the parts out of here. See how this goes in. There we go. Turn it. Turns very nice and smooth, pops out. Now the hydraulics aren't on this yet, so I'm just going to slowly lay this backwards. Lay it against there. Now we have our nuts and bolts and washers, everything we need right there. We've got our instructions. And looks like over here is our hydraulic struts we need for the lid. And let's see if there's anything else in here. Nothing in that drawer. Got to remember which way to pull these to open them. There we go. Alright. There's our handle right there in the first long drawer. Then lift this up. And the rest of our pieces are here in the bottom drawer. I'm going to get all this out. Now the base of this is actually underneath this, so I got to lift this up and get it out from underneath it. That way we can start putting the bottom together. Now we got that out of the way, we can come in here, get our base out, and then that will be everything that's in the box. So the first thing we got to do is put the wheels on this. So I got the base set up here on my table. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put the casters all on one side and then the ones that are not movable on the other. Make sure you don't mix them up or you're going to be mad when you got to redo all this at the end because you didn't do it right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a hold of the mat and fold it back here real quick to get it out of the way to do this. Alright, now I got all my hardware over here to do one caster. I got my one swivel caster here I'm going to put on this side. I'm only going to show you guys how to do one of these because it's pretty repetitive to do 4 of them. So I'm going to line these up here. Take my bolt on the first one, get it through there. And then I'm just going to put one washer. And then one nut on these. And the nuts are nylock nuts. And they are a 1/2 inch or a 13 if you were using metric. I'm going to get that threaded on there. Now I'm going to leave that loose so I can get all the rest of these lined up. If you tighten it up, you'll not be able to get these all lined up. All right, now that we got these all in here, we just want to make sure the bolt don't move. Start tightening these up here. And I'm not going to bore you with this. I'll come back when I'm done. All right, and there you go. Everything's lined up. I got it all tightened up. We got our first caster wheel on. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with the other three, so I'm going to move on to the next step when I'm done with this and bring you guys back. Now I want to give you guys just a quick little tip. The best thing to do to get these on is, if you're working by yourself, is to flip these upside down and then come in from the bottom. I'm going to move that out of the way and get this in here. I got bad hands and fingers, so it's kind of difficult to mess around in tight spaces with these. Get that locked in there. Then just hold that in. Put your washer on. Grab the nut. Hold that up and then get it started. And to me, that is the easiest way to do it if you're working by yourself. Alright, last tip on the wheels here. Make sure the shoulders of the bolts are in the slot. If not, they're just going to sit and spin like that. You can try to zoom in here. You can see how that is. So I try to get in here, push my finger up with it. The next thing is if you got an extension with a wobble on it, that helps greatly with these straight pieces. That way you can just get it right down there and put it where you want it. See that one right there I didn't have lined up. So now I gotta get that shoulder back into the slot. Put this down there. And now I can tighten them up. Now we'll move on to the next part. Now we're going to do the uprights here. And you can see the sticker says up. We got the wheels down, so that is up. That makes it very nice for us to know that we need to just put this in just like this. Now what I'm not going to do is show you how to do all four of them. And I am going to do this, but I'm going to fast forward it just so you guys don't get bored. Alright, once again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get these snug, a little bit loose so they don't move around while I'm working on this, but you don't want it tight until we finish up to do the final touches. Alright, you can see we still got it loose here, but it's not going to flop around. Now I'm going to do the other four, and then I'll be back. Alright, next thing we got to do is install the tray. They want it on the same side as the swivel casters, which I have it set up here, and that's the way I want to do it for a future project I want to put on this. And then we also have one of our short crossbars here. This is going to go here, and then we're going to put the long and the short in. Once again, I'm just going to do this part and then fast forward through it, and then I'm going to do the other three off camera. Once again, I'm going to use my drill here and just snug them up, not getting nothing tight. Now that we got it all done here, what I'm going to do is like I said, everything's loose. I'm going to go in, get my boy real quick. I have him help me put the chest on this. I'll put this on the floor and then we'll lift that into it. And then we'll move on to the next steps. Now that my boy helped me put this in here, the next thing we got to do, these are nowhere in the instructions. And I don't get that. And I've seen people put these together and they're just like, oh, well, I didn't put them in. Well, I can tell that they're going to slide into the corners here. And that's what we're going to use to screw into this. The only reason why I say that is because if you look at the top of the box, there's a gap there and it needs to be cornered off, at least in my mind. So that's where I'm going to put these, and I'm going to put the screws in and start bolting this up. All right, now I got that done. I'm just going to do all four corners. I'll be back for the next part. Now I got all the bolts in the top. So what we're going to do here is I'm not going to do this on camera, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start at the bottom, tighten up all the bolts, working my way up. Now I can use my drill here on the bottom, but on the top, there's not enough room. So this Suzumi, I think that's how you pronounce it, sent me out a set of ratchet wrenches, and this is going to be my first test. I'm going to tighten up all these bolts on top of this to see how it works. Now we got two bolts left right here that I haven't put in yet, and that's for the handle. So we're going to stick these right through and get these lined up. These ones aren't going to be the easiest. You're going to have to get these with a ratchet wrench on the other side, not the drill. But we're going to make sure these are lined up. All right. Now put the washer and the nut on. All right, now we got our handle on. Let's move on to the next step. Next thing I want to do is put the handle on. Got some little Phillips screws here, and they got the 2 holes right here. Just going to stick that through the back. I'm not going to bore you guys with that one. Now we got our handle on. We're going to move on to the last step. All right, now the last thing we're going to do is put our lift supports on. Now you got to make a decision on that one. Let's bring you in and I'll show you. All right, now this is where you're going to have to decide if you want to put it like this and take up room in the main area, or if you want to put it like this and then lose screwdriver space. I think I'd rather lose screwdriver space, so I got a nut and a washer there, and this you are going to have to use a wrench because there is a nut right here, and then I'm going to use an impact to put that on. All right, we got that finished. Now let's move to the top. All right, now we're going to do the top one. You can see it right there, get the reflection off of it. We're just going to stick that in. Washer and the nut. Get it going finger tight on these. All right, now it's finger tight. We'll grab our wrench and the impact driver. Make sure we're going in the right direction. And there you go. Now we got our lift supports on. All right, and there you go. We got it all put together here. Everything is nice and tight on it. I think I'm absolutely going to love this thing. Now let's talk about putting it together. Is it hard? Yes and no. If you're unlike me and your hands are good and your fingers are good, this probably won't go that bad. I've got bad hands. I don't have real good grip and strength on my fingers anymore. This was a bit of a pain, but you could do it with a 1/2-inch socket or a 1/2-inch wrench. That ratchet wrench with the flex head came in key on the certain areas where I could not get my drill in. But all in all, I would say this is pretty easy if you got good hands to do it. So now in the next videos with this, we're just going to have fun adding tools to it. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there, I'll have links to Axle Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.